This is us, and that's you. Actually, this is a computer that you're probably watching on your phone or iPad or
some form of device.
Yeah, so this is Devil You Know, or The Devil You Know? Just Devil You Know, I think. What's the song name?
7 Years Alone, off of their album, The Beauty of Destruction, first album, April 29th. This releases Nuclear Blast Records.
Now, this is the first song they released.
Yeah, and this is, if you don't know, Howard Jones's new band of Killswitch Engage fame. So he's on vocals. You have, I can never pronounce his name, Francesco Artusato. I don't know. Whatever the guitarist of All Shall Perish is on guitar. And then there's some guy from the band Devolved, and I think the drummer. Yeah. Never listened to Devolved, but yeah, he's in the band. So, yeah, we're here to talk about this because this is a record that I'm very much looking forward to. So what do you guys think of this song?
Yeah. At first, the first thought I had about this was, I hope it doesn't sound like Killswitch Engage too much. In a way, it's going to automatically because of Howard Jones. You're always going to have that thought in your head, almost, of that it's going to, be a bit. You're going to be a bit nostalgic of Killswitch Engage with Howard Jones. But at the same time, I was looking for something that was not Killswitch Engage, something that was, just not just a copy of Killswitch Engage, not Howard Jones leaves Killswitch, or is out of Killswitch Engage and then starts Killswitch Engage too. But what I found with this song, the first example I have of this band, is that they have a good style that isn't too much like Killswitch Engage. It's enough like Killswitch Engage as in it's this kind of metalcore sort of, in the area of Killswitch Engage. It's not on the other side of the world. But, I think it's generally a pretty good song. The chorus is the catchiest thing about this song. One of the catchiest things I've heard this entire year. Howard Jones, singing sounds pretty good, but his vocals sound a bit not as powerful. His screaming vocals, and they just don't sound as powerful. They sound like they're lacking something. Drumming is good. Everything about the music is good. Of course, is best thing about the song. There's a bridge, I guess, where there's some type of this thrashy metalcore, not breakdown, but sort of. If you listen to the song, you know what I'm talking about. And that leads into a solo that I was looking forward to from Francesco. Because a lot of people before, I remember some hype when he joined All Shall Perish, and around the time I used to be into All Shall Perish, a lot of people said he's an amazing guitarist, and they said a lot of good things about him, but I never truly saw that in All Shall Perish as much as I wanted to. But now that he's in a band where he can demonstrate his talents with soloing and just a different style, I think the solo was pretty good. I'm not usually a huge fan of solos. I like some solos, I don't like others. That's not the biggest part of the song to me. But I can say I definitely appreciated his soloing and just his general riffing and everything. I kind of believe the guy's pretty talented now because he went from All Shall Perish, being what All Shall Perish is, a lot heavier and everything, to writing a different style of music and having it be a great, actually a very, very good song. And so to sum up what I feel, it's a pretty decent metalcore song, being the end. Howard, I almost said Howard Switch. Howard Switch Engage. He sounds okay. His screams sound a bit not what they used to. His singing is great, A+. Friend and Chef Boyardee, he sounds pretty good. He's a pretty talented guitarist. Drumming is good. Everything else is just a pretty good song. I'm pretty surprised. This is a nice new band coming into this, but the only thing I may be worried about with the album is that I hope it doesn't sound enough like Killswitch Engage. I hope they just come out with their own style enough so that people won't say, hey, that's just, Killswitch Engage 2. But I think they did a decent job on this song of establishing themselves, so I'm stupid. Keith?
Yeah, I like the song. This is I've only heard the song a couple times. This is one of the first couple times I've heard it. But I mean, Howard Jones, he's a great vocalist, and I enjoyed, all the parts of the song. Like Sam was saying, the solo, like that. The chorus was catchy. And I mean, this is a weird thing. I mean, I'm almost positive he'll be somewhere on the album, but I was almost like hoping for that. The vocals that Howard does, like I don't know. I mean, not to compare it to Killswitch, but I mean, like in My Curse, I was kind of hoping for something of that kind of epic caliber. And I mean, it's not epic, but it's still pretty catchy and it's still pretty cool. And I liked it. Everything sounded tight, and I attribute this a little bit maybe to the whole, like Sam was saying, I'm trying not too hard not to compare them to Killswitch Engage, but like I was kind of almost hoping for something that was kind of like not like Killswitch Engage, but like almost as, what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe revolutionary or groundbreaking, kind of like Killswitch Engage, how they're their own thing, like they're metalcore, but they're their own thing, and this band was. They're their own thing in metalcore, but like I didn't catch that too much. I don't know. I mean, it's still a good song. I still dug it. It was just nothing kind of shot out. Like there wasn't like that one riff that shot out and grabbed me, or kind of that kind of a thing. It was, but all together, it was all a really, really good song. I agree. The vocals sounded weird. I mean, it could have just been the mix, because this might not even be the final mix for the song. Who knows? It could be like Iced Earth. They put out the song and it was kind of like half mixed, and it ends up being mixed a little bit better on the album. But hopefully, like I said, the whole album sounds really good. Hope it's not like a Killswitch knockoff. But then I mean, I see nothing but good potential from this band. I mean, usually when a band puts out a song, I usually think that's usually right about the middle caliber of the album. You don't blow your load completely, before the album comes out. You just kind of start it off a little bit, and then when people get the album and they're blown away, and that's fully what I'm expecting with this. So, all in all, good song.
One quick thing: the best part about the song is it doesn't lose its momentum at all. Not one part that was like out of place and like, oh well, that stops everything I had going for this.
I would agree with that, yeah.
I feel the only thing that this has to Killswitch Engage is that Howard Jones was in Killswitch Engage. Other than that, it's completely different in my eyes. I feel that it's a little bit heavier. It's a little bit on the grittier side than Killswitch Engage. Uses a lower tuning. The main riff is pretty catchy. Same with the verse. It's just some nice little palm muted chuggy shit. So it's good. It's an overall very solid song. It's something that I enjoy listening to. If it comes on, I'm like, yeah, buddy. This is good shit. The chorus is probably where it's at. The chorus is awesome. Especially about midway through. Just the way Howard Jones sounds in that chorus is fantastic. I mean, his clean vocals definitely sound very, very good. And I feel when it comes to his screams, something just sounds different about them. And maybe it's the production, because the production of this isn't as good as Killswitch Engage's albums. But something just sounds a little bit, lower, a little bit darker about them. Not really sure. Maybe once I listen to the album, I'll be like, that's it. That's why he sounds a little bit different. But just from one song, I'm not really can't really put my finger on why he sounds a little bit different. But overall, he sounds very, very good. He hasn't lost his touch or anything for not being in a band for a little while. But I must say that I'm very glad that he's making music again, because he has one of the most beautiful voices in metal. And so it makes me very happy that he's back, doing vocals again. And the solo is one of my favorite parts about this song. The solo fucking shreds. This guy, he can shred. He's a little bit, not gonna lie, he's a little bit cocky. I met him and All Shall Perish at Mayhem 2011, and he was like the only one to not shake my hand or say anything to me. So I was like, all right, fuck you, dude. But he's a good guitar player. I won't deny that. And I really enjoyed the solo in here. I enjoyed the solos on All Shall Perish's album. What was that album? This Is Where It Ends. Something like that.
Yeah.
The record, last All Shall Perish record that he was on. So overall, I mean, he wrote some very good riffs. It's a very upbeat song. It's a very good song. And it's just one that I certainly enjoy listening to. And the drums are pretty cool. I'm glad that, you know, I thought it was really cool in kind of the bridge part where the guitar's a little bit chuggy, how it wasn't really a breakdown because of the drums. The drums were just a very simple, you know, kick drum snare, which was pretty cool. It just added a little something different to it. So I dug that, and overall, like I said, solid song. I'm very, very interested in this album. This is one of my most anticipated of the year so far, and I have high hopes for it, especially after hearing this song and the other one that came out. It's like a demo version or something, Shut It Down. That song is pretty fucking heavy. So, definitely looking forward to this when it comes out next month. Hey. You know, so.
Could be good.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, buddy.
Me.
See you guys later.
Check out the song yourself, too.
Yeah, buddy.
You know, don't go on our opinions. You come up with your own, think about it. See ya.
Keith.
Yeah, but